Hey, good morning everyone. How you doing? It's Camp Core One. I am on my way to go to the ear, nose, and throat doctor this morning. I've got an appointment at 9, so I'm kind of rushing around a little bit. The sun is like really bright, but I just thought that I would hop on here for a few minutes and say hello. I've been working on my RV like every day. My friend that I recently met is a mechanic, and a really, really good mechanic. Very, very nice. Very, very, very nice man. He's like, I don't know, he's like in his 70s, I think. He don't look that age. But anyhow, so he's been helping me. He checked my brakes, and he helped me out with some other stuff. We've been taking apart where the old refrigerator is. We took the refrigerator out, and I have a smaller Dometic one that I'm gonna put in, and it's a 3-way. I got really lucky and I found one on OfferUp. It was brand new in the box, never been used, and I got it for like $150. So I was all jazzed about that. And so anyhow, we've been working on that. The refrigerator is smaller. It doesn't have a freezer in it, but that's okay. I don't need a freezer. But anyhow, so we've been working on that, and I've been trying to get things together because I'm going on my trip. Hopefully I'll be able to leave on Friday. I'm going to go to my friend Shelby's in Oklahoma, and we might tootle around and go a few different places and stuff, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. And I might maybe take a run up to Wisconsin if it's not snowing. If it's snowing, I'm not going. So yeah, so we've been working on just different things, and I'm getting ready for my trip. I have my car top carrier up here. I have some what do you call it, like luggage rack things that I bought up and I put up there, and it's really useful. I've got the, I don't know what kind of it's one of those old tops that you get years ago from like Sears, so I have that up there, so I'm gonna put some stuff up there so I can make a bed in the back for me and my daughter on the way to Oklahoma, because if I can't drive straight through, it's just too much for me. So yeah, that's what we're planning. But anyhow, other than that, it's cooling off in Phoenix. As you can see, I have a sweater on today. It's chilly. It's only 61. Woo! It's chilly. I'm used to hot weather, but yeah. But it feels good though. It feels good. It's like you can actually breathe a little bit, and so yeah, it's a nice change. Of course, we don't really have leaves that are changing down here because it doesn't really get that much of a difference in weather temperature. Everything still stays kind of green or brown, the two colors of Arizona. So, but anyhow, yeah, there's a lot of sunshine today. We had rain the other night, and boy, it got windy out. It was like a small little hurricane came through, and right after I washed my car. Wouldn't you know that? So, but it's okay. It's okay. We needed the rain. It wasn't, lots and lots of rain like it has been, but it was a little bit. I just put out some blankets for the outside cats to lay down on. I haven't put their houses up yet, but I put some blankets on the little patio table, or underneath the table. I put the chairs, shoved the chairs underneath there, and I put the blankets under there for the cats to lay down on. And so probably before I leave, to go on my trip, I'll get their houses set up, put the insulation back in, and their blankets and everything like that. So they have a nice little toasty house to go into when it gets chilly, because it's supposed to get down to the 40s at night. So winter is almost here. Lots of traffic out. It's about 9 o'clock. I should be there right now. But yeah, I'll get there. Hopefully I'll be there within 15 minutes, just down here in Litchfield. so yeah, so I've just been doing a few things. As you can see, my eye is still red. My headaches have subsided. I don't have any sinus problems, but my eye is still red, and I am getting headaches still a little bit. I don't know where they're coming from. The only thing I can think of is that when I fell last month, I must have fell pretty hard to do something. But I went to the emergency room and they didn't see anything there, so I'm gonna see what the doctor says this morning. I kind of am wondering if I have fluid in my left ear, like my nurse practitioner was saying that she thought she's seen fluid in my left ear, and that would probably explain why I get dizzy sometimes. So I don't know, we'll see, we'll find out. He'll let me know when I get there. I'm going to this specialist. He did surgery on my son years ago. My son had like a big lump right here in his neck, and I got really worried and stuff. And before I met this doctor, I went to a couple of different doctors, and one doctor, I don't know, for some reason he just didn't give me good vibes that he was like really competent. So I was just kind of like, well, okay. I'll just keep looking, basically. And I found Dr. Taffet. Dr. Taffet's really good. He's been around for a long time. And so he seemed like he really knew what he was talking about with my son. And all it was with my son was he had like this ball of, I don't know, like fluid or, kind of pussy stuff or whatever. Ugh. But anyhow, yeah, so he had it taken out, drained out, whatever, had the surgery, and it came out fine. It wasn't cancerous or anything like that, so that was a good thing, because it was like right next to your thyroid, and, thyroid issues are a thing, especially with me. I've got a hypothyroid, so, I take medication for that. I take NP thyroid, and that is, it's a desiccated pig thyroid, so it comes from a pig, and the pig's anatomy is like the closest to a human's anatomy, if it makes any sense there. And so yeah, I've taken synthetic thyroids, and I hated them because I can always tell, back in the day when I was on those synthetic ones, since I was on them for over like 25 years. And then my lady friend Gloria, who just passed away like a year and a half ago, I think, maybe 2 years, I don't know, I can't remember anymore. But anyhow, she always told me, she goes, Linda, she says, tell your doctor that you want more of the natural thyroid. And I'm like, natural thyroid? What do you mean? And she said that she took Armour thyroid. And so I was like, Armour thyroid? I never heard of it before. So I did, Google search. And for a while there, I just kind of like, didn't really blow it off, but I just didn't really, follow through with it. And so then one day, I was just thinking, I'm going to look into it some more. So I did. And so then I went to an endocrinologist, and she tried to put me back on the levothyroxine. I was like, no, I'm not going to take it. Because what happened was, when you take a thyroid medication that is synthetic, you can always tell when people are on a synthetic thyroid because they get puffiness like around their neck area. And I just wasn't, I had put on some weight and I just couldn't take it off, and I was tired. And when you have a thyroid problem, you have like a lot of tiredness and weight gain and stuff like that goes along with it. And your hair dries out and it'll break off, and it's just, your skin gets all dried out. And being out here in Arizona, everything is dried out here. Everything dries out like a bone. So anyhow, so I researched it more, and I just said I wanted to go on the thyroid medicine that was the, different. There's different brands. There's like Armour Thyroid. I think it's a brand name. And then there's NP Thyroid. There's NatureThyroid. There's just different types of thyroid medications. Well, I was on the NatureThyroid for a while. I don't know. And then I couldn't get it after that because the pharmacy didn't carry it. So I sought out what do they call those? A pharmacist that can like make the pills. He's a compounding pharmacist. So I sought out one of those guys, and I found a really good pharmacist in Litchfield Park, Key Pharmacy. His name is Peter, I think his name is, but he goes by Key. And he said that he bought a bunch of the thyroid stuff because he can put it together, because he doesn't just order the pills themselves. He can compound them himself. So I bought all the ingredients. So I've been taking the NP Thyroid, and I tell you, it's a difference between night and day. Your mind is more clear. Your weight goes down. You feel much better. I mean, just totally so much better. I better watch where I'm going here. Let's see, I'm at 135. I think I'm over in this building over here. So anyhow, yeah, it just was a difference between night and day. And then that's when I found out about the berberine, because my compounding pharmacist, he sells different, what do you call it, different supplements. So he's the one that told me about the berberine. So anyhow, so I started taking that in addition to the NP Thyroid, for my thyroid. And boy, did I lose weight. I was in a size 12, I think, 12, tight 12. And I went from a 12 to a 10 to a 7, 8, and down to a 5, 6. I was skinny. Could have called me Olive Oil because that's how skinny I was. But anyhow, I'm over here at the building. I believe it's in this building over here somewhere in one of these suites upstairs. So I'm going to cut this short, but I just wanted to stop and say hi and let you know I'm feeling a little bit better, but I still have to go to the ENT, and I want to go to a neurologist still, but I'm going to wait until after my trip before I try to make an appointment for a neurologist. So, but anyhow, okay, well, I'll see you guys later, okay? And everybody take care, be well, and God bless, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, bye.